Okay, and welcome to the last 5 minutes on with Valentine Charles, who is the Data Research and Development Coordinator at the Europeana Foundation. And thank you for your fantastic keynote this morning as well.
Thank you.
So I thought we'd spend a little bit of time talking about the importance of collaboration, because pretty much everything you're talking about relies on collaboration with countries, with GLAM sector. What are your thoughts on how important that sort of collaboration is in terms of moving the sort of work forward that you do?
Yeah, so in fact you have different levels of collaboration. So first you have what made Europeana, so the collaboration between the different countries of Europe, and in a way it reflects very much the idea of Europe. So countries working together even though they are not speaking the same language, but there is this this common historical European culture that brings us together, and culture is the passion of all these people we are working with. So it helps to build this collaboration. So it's a political collaboration, economical, because all the countries in Europe contribute to Europeana at this level. And then in each area of work, we still have to work together as well. So it's about all the work around communication, pushing Europeana on the national agenda. So we are relying very much on the countries to speak in their own language and to talk with teachers in school, to the ministries, to try to push Europeana. And for my own work, which is much more technical, so then we have to talk with the experts from all the different countries and organizations to rely on their expertise and experience with their own data and the work they have done. So it's various levels of collaboration, but it relies mostly on collaboration, so nothing would exist without that. But I have to say, this area of cultural heritage, it's quite a good community in the sense that people are really willing to share. There is no judgment usually, so people are happy to share their expertise, and they are not trying to keep their knowledge for themselves. So you can see it through all the workshops we are organized. So people are always really willing to share their experience, and even sometimes to train the others to bring everybody up to the same level. So yeah.
And do you think, the European experience in terms of like forming the EU and that work, does that mean that Europe through Europeana is I suppose more developed in terms of collaborative conversation and working together?
Yeah, at least it's my personal view. So I know about the idea of Europe is a bit in trouble at the moment. So there is a lot of tension that are mostly political tension. But I guess in the area of culture, you still feel this willingness to work together, and the fact that we all share the same common ground. And for me, I really feel European in a way because I mostly work for Europeana. So even at the office, so we are 50 people in The Hague in an office where everybody is coming from different countries. So, for example, the typical conversation we have at lunch is sharing experience about food. And usually when we discuss about that, you can see that the Bulgarian colleague share the same food culture than the Greek colleague, and we have all this argument where this plate is coming from, and you have some tension. No, it's Greek, it's Bulgarian, it's Turkish. So you feel in the middle of it, and it's quite a nice experience. So culture is still maybe the area where you can still feel this this passion and the willingness to work together.
And I was quite interested in the conversation that we kind of started last night on the panel discussion, that one about, Europe has done very well in terms of collaboration, and I was recently in The Hague, and you can feel that there. The place is hugely multicultural, and especially in a European context. What about the looking out at the rest of the world? What sort of things are you doing in terms of looking at what's happening around the rest of the world in terms of data, GLAM sector, etc.?
The thing is, yeah, Europeana influenced a lot of different projects in the world, but also was influenced by all of these projects as well. So we are trying to keep connected to similar projects. So like in Australia, the Trove, the digital library, or in New Zealand, the digital lenses. So we try to work together because, yeah, we are quite similar organization. We are doing the same kind of services. So yeah, we try to look at it. And I have to say, quite often we like to collaborate with different countries, different continents. So, for example, in US, the way collaboration is done is very refreshing sometimes compared to Europe. So it feels like it's much easier to collaborate. When in Europe, you still have this tendency of you need things that you need the conversation to be organized, to be framed in a project, where usually the collaboration we have with US are much more flexible, and we are involved when we want and when the time is all right. So yeah, it's quite, yeah, doing this kind of collaboration is quite refreshing and can open your eyes on the other kind of problems and way to solve them. So we try, yeah, we keep trying to stay connected to the rest of the world. Of course, you have to travel. When we organize workshop and calls, people have to come. You have to find the time for the call. So all this practical aspect makes it sometimes a bit difficult, but yeah, we are trying.
Cool. Thank you. That's 5 minutes with Valentine Charles.